तू ही तू ही तू ही तू ही. The world rises and sets with the knowledge of it. We are not bound at all. You know that. Awareness is never bound. And when you realize the self, you realize you are never bound.
Yes.
So what makes us think that we are bound? It's what we know. Anything that we know is a limitation.
Mm. Yes.
Anything, one thought is a limitation. And we think we are not free because not of because what we don't know, but it's because of what we know and we think that is true.
Yeah.
uh, when I was studying Vedanta, Advaita Vedanta, they talk about ignorance and removing it with knowledge. So we used to think knowledge has to take ignorance out, and then you will be left with knowledge. No, the knowledge that took the ignorance out, the knowledge has to go as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I read the Shiv Sutras because after Advaita, after
Hmm.
awareness, when you realize the self, after awareness, consciousness, there is that longing or the feeling that this can't be it. It can't just be, it can't end here. This is still not non duality in its pure form because now there's consciousness and the illusion. If I was the entire creator of the illusion, then I should have been able to change anything I want in the universe. That
Hmm.
would be the pure non duality. And that I found in Kashmiri Shaivism. And there, Shiva talks about knowledge. He says, uh, knowledge causes bondage. And it
Yeah.
really shocked me because all this time I was doing Vedanta, they're saying ignorance causes bondage. You need knowledge. And here is Shiva saying knowledge causes bondage. We are bound by the things that we know, just that,
No.
that
Yes.
they are not true. And how silly it would be, or how adamant we are when somebody tells us that this cannot be what you think or know it to be. And they can agree to anything. But when you talk about themselves, you are going to tell me that I don't know me? How is that
Yeah.
possible? You can tell me
Yeah.
that this is an illusion, tell me things are fake and everything can be doubted. But I don't know who I am, and you are going to tell me. How do I believe you?
Yes.
Yeah, he says knowledge and ignorance are interrelated. Real knowledge arises by inquiring for whom both knowledge and ignorance occur. Yeah, this is another great point. In Vedanta, also, when they talk about knowledge, they say you're ignorant of the true self. So, what do you need? You need knowledge. Now, here's the thing. So, this is ignorance. These are things that you do not know, and these are the things that you know. Now, when they teach you non duality, you think that these things that I do not know, the ignorance of the self, the knowledge of the self, I need to learn this so that I can get rid of ignorance.
Hmm.
And you don't realize anything you learn from this part that is you didn't know of comes into this side. It becomes the known. The
Yeah.
unknown now becomes the known. It
Yeah.
is still not you. You are neither the known nor the unknown. You
Hmm.
you are the knower of the known
No
and the
one.
unknown, in between. So knowledge and ignorance, both are not the truth. The knower, the one who knows both, that is the truth. That's what he's saying here. Knowledge and ignorance are interrelated. Real knowledge arises by inquiring for whom both knowledge and ignorance occur. The same thing he's saying here. Um, Even Ramana talked about God as well. Any sincere worship eventually leads to realization. The knowledge is self effulgent, it is neither knowledge nor ignorance. Yeah, that's simple. So, this middle one, known, unknown, this one cannot be known and it is not unknown. You cannot call it unknown and it is not known, cannot be known. It is self revealing, self effulgent. It is there. It has to be there before this and that. Am I twisting your mind up?
No, it's coming actually, it's
Ah.
becoming clearer, you know.
Do you ever sit and think about such things?
I do.
You
I
do?
do.
Okay. You have you,
Hmm.
but you hardly have any questions.
I don't
You,
know what to ask, honestly. And when you start talking about it, I'm like, yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know what to
yeah,
say.
yeah. But I mean, I keep thinking about these things because they're right in front of us. This is the reality. Wherever you are sitting now, everything around us is the reality. And how could we have missed it for all these years? How could we
Yeah.
not have seen it? And now that we know it, how can we see it and find out how did we miss it? What did
Mm,
we miss? It's interesting to see that.
yeah.
Um, so I keep having these questions in my mind. So uh, so many things, just like everyone says Vishnu is the ultimate reality. Somebody says Shiva is the ultimate reality. Somebody says Shakti is the ultimate reality. And if you see them, they are actually, and there are others who say Shiva and Vishnu are one and the same. Shiva and Shakti are one and the same. You know, now all this
Mhm.
in the whole mythology, there's Hari Hara, there's Shiva Shakti, Lakshmi Narayan. It's so confusing. Now, which one is the real one and which one is the ultimate one and which one should you follow? And they all have to be the same one reality. How do you put them together? Vishnu, Vishnu. Now, when you understand it from the non-dual point of view, Vishnu is the word Vishwa and Anu. That makes Vishnu.
Atom, like the
Yeah,
smallest
atom.
particle.
Yeah. So the entire universe, Vishwa is universe. Did I say this? Am I repeating myself?
No.
Last time? Okay. So Vishwa means universe, Anu means atom. Vishnu is that which pervades all the atoms of the universe. He is
Mm,
the one that's all pervasive. Okay. Shiva, on the other hand, means that which is not.
mm,
That which is not. Not as in not this or that, just not. Not anything. And then Shakti is both. Shakti is the power of the universe, and yet she's the ultimate absolute reality. How do you put them together? And now, if you understand it clearly, Vishnu, if Vishnu is all pervading, he is in and through every atom of the universe. That means he is that which is,
mm.
whatever is right now, Sat, whatever is, that is Vishnu. And Shiva is that which is not.
Not.
So that which is also not a thing. The universe is not a thing. It is that in which everything comes. The universe is Vishnu, and the universe is not a thing. Shiva is that which is not. Shakti is both.
Yeah.
Shakti is the one that enables that which is not to appear as that which is.
Cool. Wow.
And if you put it now in simple words in English, it will be
Mm,
like Shiva is consciousness,
mm,
Vishnu is existence,
mm.
and Shakti is
Bliss.
pure bliss, Sachidananda, or we can call it the mind, because
Mm.
Shakti is the mind. Without the mind, you can't have thoughts and things. So
True.
you put them all together now, they're there, and now you have Shiva, Shakti, and you understand them that they're all one and same.
तू ही तू ही तू ही तू ही
The feeling, emotional power. Now, the only thing that puts all these three powers together in one, when you feel something, you can feel something. When you think about something, you can think about something. When you say something or you do something, you can do something without doing anything else. But there's one thing that you do, it puts all these three powers together in one. That is your voice, your vocal cord.
Mm.
Your speech is an organ of action. and you can put feeling into it and knowledge of what you're talking about.
Mm.
And that's where the word, whatever you're speaking, becomes so powerful if you say it with feeling, emotion, and knowledge of what it is. That's the most powerful thing that you can do. And that's why we say thoughts create your reality, words create your reality. Be careful of what you're speaking, because you're creating, you're attracting that. And what's going out with those words is energy. You're putting out that energy, and it's going to attract similar energy back to you. And now the name of the Lord. Why the name of the Lord? Because the Lord is considered the ultimate. So when you say an apple, it would be powerful, but not as powerful as maybe an elephant, not as powerful as maybe the lake, not as powerful as the word, not as powerful as the galaxy. Nothing more powerful than the name of God. Yeah, that's why they say the name of the Lord. But apart from that, the word that we speak with feeling and knowledge is the most powerful thing. I was studying in English, they say this the English language has been created in such a way that we are we don't know that we are using words in ways that are not helping us. It's called, every word has a spelling, and the word spelling is basically you're putting a spell around you.
Oh, wow.
Whatever you're saying is you're drawing a spell around you, a magic spell.
True.
Yeah, so it took me so long now to come down to, so what is a word? A word is a sound with an image about a thing that includes all the three powers that we have. It includes Maya, it includes consciousness, includes all the three powers, it includes existence, everything in that one little thing called a word. I was looking for which word it would be for 2 weeks until I happened to realize it's not a word apart from the word itself. You know, like when you're looking for, when you have not realized the truth, or you're not, you don't know what God is, you're looking for a thing called God. And you don't realize there is no thing called God. Everything is nothing but God. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I have, um, yeah. So I was writing some notes about this book that I want to do about everything. Now, with the word, when you understand what a word is, now you can understand what a thing is. When you understand what a thing is, you understand what everything is. When with a word, you understand what a thought is. When you understand a thought, you understand all your thoughts. If you
Yeah.
understand all your thoughts, you have understood all your experience. Your life experience is nothing but your thoughts. Your entire life experience from birth to death is nothing but your thoughts. You could be in the most amazing place, and somebody might be enjoying that place. You might be in a bad mood all through because of your thoughts. Two
Thoughts.
people in the same place having different experiences because of the thoughts. So your entire life is nothing but a continuation of thoughts. So with the word, now if you want to change these things, here's the thing. Now if you want to change, you don't like where you are, what you're doing, or some certain part of your life, what can you do? Change the words that you speak. Change the thoughts that you're having. Thoughts are nothing but subtle words. You can't think without a mental voice. So you change your thoughts, change your words, you change your words,
Yes.
circumstances.
तू ही तू ही तू